How's it going today there, YouTube? Well, it's that time of year again. I do my annual toy tractor collection update video. This is the 2022 edition. I think this is the 9th or the 10th one I've done. I think the first video I ever posted on YouTube was November 2012 or 2013. I can't remember right now. I have to go back and have a look. So I've done quite a few updates, and well, the last couple of years it hasn't really been a whole heck of a lot because I haven't brought a whole lot home. Now, in 2021 and already in 2022, I've brought more stuff home than I have in the last 2 or 3 years. Now, there has been a few more pieces come home since the last update video. Before I get into that, I did end up back at Jolly's Farm Toys this morning. I'll get into that here in a second. But I was out for a little road trip this morning with Ontario Vintage Tractor here on YouTube. Make sure you guys go over and check out his YouTube channel. Give him a like and subscribe. I guarantee you guys like what I'm doing, you'll like what he's doing. So go over and check out Ontario Vintage Tractor on YouTube. Anyway, let's get into this review video here, or update video I should say, and I'll show you guys what's new for 22 in my collection. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of red power here lately, just simply because I don't really have a local dealer anymore. The closest dealer is Port Perry, which is Hub Equipment, which I did go to there back in the fall time. That's just out in Port Perry, Ontario. Of course, with Richards retiring and churches closing down, I don't exactly have access to that many IH toys anymore. Of course, Jolly's does, but I'm not always there every weekend. But I got a Precision 560 here and a Precision manure spreader. That I got at the auction sale when I bought my real W4, which I ended up selling here back in August. So this little model kit here was my W4 model kit that I got from Jolly's Farm Toys, of course, now in Alma, Ontario. Now, I think I may be doing another open house video for Nick here, so stay tuned for that. I think he's going to have an open house here probably in the late spring. He's at his new location, Alma, Ontario. You guys may have seen the video I did at his Arthur location. I'm going to do another one for him here probably, like I said, in the late spring. Precision F20 farm all there, some of the older stuff up top. Now, most of my purchases for farm toys have been in 1/64 scale here in the last couple of years, which I really like the 1/64 scale stuff, and I think the hobby's really going to start going that way with what it costs to produce a 1/16 now, and 1/16 prices are really starting to go up. Of course, 1/64 scale stuff is too. I mean, a couple 10, 15 years ago, $50 for a 1/64 scale farm toy is almost unheard of. So there's been a couple here that I picked up lately that have tipped the $50 mark. But anyway, up on top of the cabinets, I've got a couple of Ford Fergusons there. I still got to get after that, I think it's an 850 case, or an 800 case rather. I got to get that restored. That was one of my brother's toys there. Of course, I got bits and pieces to that Oliver 99 I started like 2 years ago and never really got anything done. I've got some case stuff left up there, Moline, some Alice. Gee, someone's got to get on dusting these cabinets up here. I've kind of been not paying too close attention to that here lately. I got some Alice stuff. I did sell some Alice stuff there a couple of years ago, but I'm going to kind of get back into it now. I would like to pick up that D21 Toy Farmer edition that they put out there a couple of years ago. Of course, you guys know my display cabinets over here. It's pretty much the same old stuff. We got the 4-wheel drives. I think the 9RX, the latest one I put in there. Had that for a few years now. This is regular row crops. I got that 8RX 410 there back in the fall time. And of course, the antique stuff there. It's been a lot of custom stuff I've done in the 2-cylinder department of things too. I don't have an AR or a BR just yet, but I got to custom build those. And of course, I've got combines down there. Now you will notice there's no X9 combine in my lineup yet. That's because I got to order the 2021 Farm Show edition because I want the one on tracks. Of course, when I did my giveaway last year, I gave away an X9. So I'm kind of getting overflowed here in these cabinets. I got to find another one of these here relatively soon because I'm running out of space. Anyway, this is my Case International Steiger cabinet here. So kind of my theme here. My cabinets, I got one for John Deere, one for Case International, one for Adco. Now this shelf here is reserved for when I build my 1/16 scale 1828 cockshot hard part like my real one, and this is implements here. So I've got Steigers here. Of course, I got a Peter steam engine with my grandfather's. I've got some row crop stuff here. I do got a brand new AFS Connect Magnum in the back corner. And down here for some more of the antique stuff, I did pick up one of the newer steam engines last year. And I think there was a oh, I forget the number here, 4994, something like that. Case in the back. I picked that up at Hub Equipment. I finally got that latest Authentic Combine from Case International. Then I've got some more antique Titan and International equipment in the bottom here, along with various implements and whatnot. Now my Adco Shelf has kind of been what's been picking up more purchases here lately. Oliver stuff haven't bought a whole heck of a lot or built anything lately. Of course, there's been a lot of custom stuff done on that. Of course, 1836 Hart Par, 1828 like my real one, and 164 steel 80, row crop 80, old style 88. All that stuff was, or sorry, that was a 70, and this is an old style 88. I haven't really done a whole heck of a lot of the custom building here lately either, as you guys need to have commented that I need to get back into that. And well, we just might here, and I'll show you something here in a little bit. Of course, I got the G1000 there last weekend. This is kind of my assorted Adco stuff. I got Cockshut, Minneapolis Moline, Alice Chalmers. Well, Rumley was eventually bought by Alice. I got White, Mass, and Massey. But there's a few in there I need to pick up. There's a Toy Farmer 4-wheel drive. I've kind of been slacking on picking up Toy Farmer stuff the last 2 years now. I'm missing 2 of them because they did an 8960 John Deere I need to pick up, and they did an Alice Chalmers. I think it was a 4W220 they did 2 years ago, so I got to pick 2 of them up, but hopefully I can get those at the Alma Toy Show here in a couple weeks. So down here, this morning, when we were at Maple Lane Farm Service, yes, I finally got out there and checked them out. Really nice dealership. I picked up this Fendt 1050 just because I didn't have one in my lineup and I wanted one. I also picked up one of these Husky Carts from Nick Jolly's there back in the fall time. You guys will see in the open house video the dealer that him and his dad have, and they build those carts down there. Really a neat story, and maybe we'll get Nick on camera and I'll get him to tell it to you guys when I go down there for the toy show or for his open house, but stay tuned for that. I've also got some versatile tractors there in the back, the Wright 750 Earthquake, and I got the Kenzie Big Blue there in the back. Got this tripled up Cat Challenger. I think it's an MT975, I think is the model number. I've got the Outlaw Chase unit there on tracks, Big Bud 525/50, Gleaner S88, so a lot of collector's item stuff on that. And this down here, I got the Dcp Peterbilt with the Kenzie grain card on it, and just kind of assorted trucks and implements and whatnot. And I haven't really bought any more trucks here lately either. Of course, my reservation shelf there for my 1/16 1828 when I do get it built. And I've got the John Deere air seeder cart and drill there. My various 164 John Deere implements, which I think eventually here, pretty soon, I think I'm going to get my case implements in this cabinet too, because, well, we're running out of room and need more room for tractors and combines. This is kind of my Ford New Holland shelf that I started here a little while ago because I don't have too much New Holland, so I started to pick some of that stuff up. Got the I think it's a T9700 there, I think was the latest pickup. And then I've got TR88 and the CR90 there in the back. I picked up that haying set there back in the summertime. It was on sale, so I didn't have too much of that stuff anymore. I used to have those, a square baler. I used to have one of those. I converted it to an Oliver one. Then the disc bind and whatnot too, so it came as a set, so I picked all that stuff up too. And of course I got some older Ford and Fordsons down there in the corner. I picked up this Fendt brochure this morning too, because, well, I don't have any Fendt literature in my cabinet, so I decided to grab that to look at, because there's something different to look at, and I think they're kind of neat, so I'm kind of a Fendt fan, if you would say. So over here, my Oliver Hart Par Cockshut shelf, I don't think I've picked anything up there lately. There are a couple of pieces I'd like to pick up here, just haven't quite found them yet. And if you guys seen this right here, I picked up my Cockshut 30 model kit, so there's going to be a build video here for you guys coming really soon. I know you guys liked when I did the W4, so this is going to be a Cockshut 30 wide front. And this used to be a trend too. After I did my model kit of the W4, I ended up with the real W4 and restored that. Never know, there's a Cockshut 30 for sale right around the corner from my house, about 10 minutes away, so you just never know what's going to happen. Of course, I got the Toy Tractor Times Oliver 1955. I got the 1855 Cockshut Chase unit. I think there's only 300 of those produced. Of course, the picture in the background there, that's 1828 in the backyard, which you guys, most of you all know. This is my John Deere collection, my 1/16 scale. I got pretty much one of everything. I got a right from the old Model Ds, and I got the 820 up to the 830. Of course, now I need to do some work on my new generation and sound guards here soon. I need to pick up a few pieces here and fill in some gaps, because I sold a couple of things a few years ago there, and well, I think it's time to fill the lineup back in here. And I still never did anything with that combine I bought here at the Cottonwood Acres. I think it's a 95 John Deere combine. Still looking for parts for that, but I haven't found nothing for it. Of course, there's the combine I restored and customized there a little bit. 4450 precision. And of course, newer stuff. 7810 there that I did a build on a couple years ago. So there's a few things I could do in here, and I think it's going to be a better year for farm toys, as I know you guys are kind of missing the farm toy content here on YouTube, and I think it's going to be a better year for farm toys this year. But there might be big stuff too. You just never know what's going to come home here. Another thing, I don't even know if fan mail is even still a thing on YouTube or not, but if you're interested in sending me a piece of fan mail, just shoot me an email and I'll tell you where you can send it to. And of course, as always, I always appreciate anything my viewers send to me. It's really, really awesome of you guys. You know you guys don't have to do that, but if you feel like sending something in, you always have it featured here, my greatest farm toy collection on YouTube, which I started some years ago. And I've just got bits and pieces down here. I got a NB&K Oliver Super 99 I still got to find a front axle for. Back here, I hung up my posters finally. I got the 100 years of John Deere, the Waterloo boy, and the 9620 RX. And of course, well, I like to play Farm Sim there too, as you guys know. I may in fact start doing a series on Saturdays and whatnot for Farm Sim. Do a Farm Sim Saturday or Sunday or something like that. If you guys want me to do it, I'll do it for you. So write down in the comment box below if you guys would like me to do that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more farm toy content coming at you this winter, even in the springtime. And of course, the tractor show season coming up right around the corner. We're gonna have full size stuff too, so it's gonna be a busy year for farm toys and tractors and whatnot. So anyway, if you guys like that video, please comment, rate, subscribe as always, and thanks for watching. Take care.